Hello, and welcome to Spooky Tales with Isaac Blood. Simply named because I'm Isaac Blood and I tell spooky tales. Are you ready? Let's get spooky. Just over there is the Golden Fleece, the most haunted pub in York, possibly even Britain. Now, if you've seen my original 40-minute video entitled Haunted York, you would know that we have already dejarred this view. But the most haunted pub in York, you cannot talk about it enough. So, last time I talked about some of the ghosts known to haunt the building, the most famous among them, undoubtedly, Lady Alice Peckett, whose husband was Lord Mayor of York from 1701 to 1702 and owned the building. Lady Peckett even has her own Snickleway, named after her, where her spirit has allegedly been sighted. Don't know if you can see it from here, it's just a little alleyway between the Pizza Hut and the York Gin. Interesting. One of the ghosts I didn't talk about last time is that of a Canadian Air Force pilot that has been seen in that top-story bedroom of the Golden Fleece. During the last years of World War II, Yorkshire was home to dozens of RAF Bomber Squadron Command. By February 1944, the Yorkshire Airfields had been assigned to 6 Group, an arm of the Royal Canadian Air Force, being manned entirely by Canadians. And a majority of the ground staff also came from across the Atlantic. Canada joined the war on 10th of September 1939, and although she had a population that was merely a quarter the size of Britain, she sent hundreds of thousands of men to fight, all of them volunteers. Conscripts were called, but were allocated reserve duties to allow the volunteers to go to war. The Yorkshire-based squadrons were among the elite of the Canadian war effort. The advanced machinery involved with bombers meant that only men of above average education and intelligence were recruited. Last, that rules me in. These brave men risked their necks every time they took off and had to study in between missions to increase their chances of survival. Taking this into account, I think it's only fair that when they were off duty, they chose to let their hair down and get rather merry. It is one of those brave Canadians named Monroe who haunts the Golden Fleece. Apparently, during some drunken laddish fun, he fell from that top-story window and broke his neck on pavement below. Ouch. I say pavement and not the pavement because pavement is actually the name of the street. How creative. In 1994, the ghostly Canadian was seen by an American tourist when she woke up in the early hours of the morning. She could see his phantom very clearly looking out of the bedroom window. She screamed in terror and then leapt out of bed and went to grab him by the arm, demanding to know what he was doing in her room. She was shocked to find a hand go right through him, and then all of a sudden, the spirit disappeared. So, if you ever choose to stay in that top-story bedroom and you wake up in the middle of the night and see a man in uniform standing in the room, call the police, because that's weird. Want to hear more spooky tales? Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Stay spooky!